Ardhakayam Mahaviryam. Ancient Sanskrit texts invoke him as the fearsome half-bodied son of Simhika, an entity of immense, almost terrifying power that suddenly appears and swallows the light. For centuries, mythological traditions have recognized this force as the cosmic devourer, the shadow planet responsible for eclipsing the sun and the moon. In classical astrology, Rahu is deeply feared. He is the master of dark magic, sudden accidents, and shattered boundaries, a trickster god who wraps the mind in inescapable illusions. But Rahu's core nature is about breaking and expanding boundaries. This makes him the governing force behind the unseen pillars of the 21st century, the invisible signals of mass media, the complex code of technical research, and cross-border foreign diplomacy. Achieving peak success in today's hyper-connected world doesn't mean hiding from this shadow. It requires learning exactly how to harness its volatile, boundary-breaking energy. This zodiac wheel charts Rahu's power spectrum. He acts as a cosmic amplifier that peaks in exaltation in Gemini and drops to its lowest, debilitated point in Sagittarius. His astrological territory is concentrated entirely within 3 specific lunar mansions: Ardra, Swati, and Shatabisha. When Rahu sits favorably in a person's chart, it rewires their psychology. It injects a boundless, relentless ambition that simply refuses to accept traditional limitations or structural ceilings. Out in the world, these are your disruptive tech innovators and elite politicians. They are visionary philosophers and globe-trotting journalists who thrive outside their native cultures. An auspicious Rahu operates like a rocket ship. It generates the explosive, unpredictable velocity required to bypass the standard corporate ladder and vault someone to the absolute top of the social hierarchy. But a rocket without a guidance system is just a bomb. When this chaotic energy is poorly placed or weak, we see the severe destruction of Rahu's dark mirror. Internally, that healthy ambition rots. The mind falls into a state of severe delusion, trapped in paranoia and obsessive compulsions that the individual can no longer control. Externally, the individual's life fractures. They are pulled toward harsh speech and deceptive behavior, often drifting into bad company and developing severe addictions to gambling or narcotics. At its most extreme, classical texts outline highly esoteric consequences for a malefic Rahu, ranging from sudden, unexplained skin diseases to paranormal afflictions and absolute material failure. Without structural alignment, Rahu's immense outward velocity reverses. It collapses into a black hole, trapping the person inside an inescapable prison of their own design. The reality is that Rahu is neither inherently good nor evil. It is raw, ungrounded chaos. And to utilize it safely, you have to consciously anchor it to reality. The first step is spiritual grounding, to calm the mind. Ancient remedies prescribe worshipping Lord Shiva on Saturday evenings by pouring honey or a sweet mixture called Madhupark over the Shiva lingam. To survive Rahu's erratic impulses, you need ironclad discipline. Astrologers advise invoking Lord Hanuman to instill the strict self-control required to manage sudden spikes in ambition. Next, you apply material grounding techniques to stabilize the planet's frequency. This involves donating black blankets or silver and physically wearing a silver ring or a hessonite gemstone, often called a gomed. Finally, you must dismantle the inflated ego that Rahu feeds on. You achieve this social grounding by planting and caring for public name trees, and by directly serving marginalized or oppressed communities. Ambition without a moral anchor is a fatal illusion. When you ground these impulses through service and discipline, the same energy that creates chaos becomes the catalyst that moves you from the margins to the sudden, unexpected peak of your field.